Welcome back to Ferris Sports Update. Time to talk Bulldog tennis, and with us head coach Chad Berryhill. And Coach, first of all, welcome to the show.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Big week for the Bulldogs on the men's side this past week. Two big wins over Northwood and Wayne State, and first place in the GLIAC. Congratulations on all the success the Bulldogs have had so far.
Thank you very much. It was a big week for Bulldog tennis.
Start off on Thursday, taking on Northwood, a 20-time defending conference champion, a team that hasn't lost very many conference regular season matches, and certainly a big win for the Bulldogs, 6-3 over the Timberwolves.
Yeah, Northwood's been the class of the GLIAC for a long time, and always close matches with Northwood and Ferris. Since 1994, we haven't won the regular season outright, so big win for us. The guys were up for it. You know, they really came out probably the most focused I've seen them all year, and we really didn't play our best tennis, but we're able to win big points at the right time, and everyone stayed focused all the way through. And doubles was key in that one. I mean, going up 3-0. We've had now 6 matches in a row, including Wayne State on Sunday, where we've swept the doubles, and that's huge going into singles. And singles is really our strength, so if we know we can get up in doubles, we get great chances to win.
You mentioned you win the doubles round, you win the top 3 singles flights. Certainly the 3 you want to win. If you have to win 3 of them and split the 6, you got the top 3 flights.
Yeah, looked pretty easy there in the beginning. Laurent at number 1 won his first set 6-0, and then that ended up being a 3-setter. The Northwood player, credit to him, he really stepped up in the second set, and he was up 8-6 in that match breaker for the third that Laurent was able to pull out, and then Seal Serduk clinched the match for us at number 2. Played really well. A kid, actually, he's played in the juniors before, so I think he had a little bit of a mental edge beating him when they were younger. And then really a match, we won 6-1, 6-0 at number 3. I was expecting a tougher match, but credit to Roger Hernandez. He really came out and played good tennis against a really tough number 3 player from Northwood.
You mentioned earlier a lot of close matches over the years between Ferris State and Northwood. What does a win like this do in terms of the confidence for your team and your program? Yeah,
I think we saw it on Sunday. I mean, that can always be a trap match after you beat Northwood, which you haven't done for 20 years. And the guys just playing with, I mean, they're believing themselves right now, and you can see it on the court, and it showed when we played against Wayne. I mean, a lot more confidence. Everyone's walking a little bit taller and feeling good about themselves, and it was just great to hear from our alumni too. I mean, everyone's been waiting for that to happen, and I was just blessed to be a part of it and hear from former players, former coaches, everyone sending their congratulations that we're able to finally knock off Northwood, who's been dominant the last 20 years.
You mentioned on Sunday the Bulldogs taking on Wayne State. Not only was it the match after the Northwood match, as you try to stay in front of the GLIAC, but also senior day, and 2 seniors that meant a great deal to your program.
Yeah, with Laurent Gallarneau and Aaron Dial, they've just done a tremendous job since day one. They've really been leaders for me my first day on the job. I mean, they came in and, Coach, we'll do whatever you need me to do, and they've done that the last 3 years. Aaron's really surprised a lot of people. I think he's improved a lot in 3 years, and overall sometimes his record doesn't show that, but for doubles he's been so clutch for us. I mean, he's last year being 4 in the Midwest region rankings, this year beating the number 3 team in the nation with Laurent, and I can't say enough good things about Laurent Gallarneau. I mean, playing number 1 for Ferris, singles and doubles for 4 years is huge. I mean, and he's just irreplaceable. He's really our heart and soul of the team. He brings intensity every single day, and he also brings fun to our team. I mean, it's nice when your number 1 player can be the most respectful kid and get everyone else to follow them, and he's just an extension of me on the court with what he says to the guys and how he competes. So it's great having both of those guys.
You mentioned against Wayne State, got off to another great start. Sweep the doubles round, you win the match 8-1. Just talk about the performance overall from the entire team.
Yeah, we're a little bit nervous going into the doubles, or at least I was, because they played Grand Valley the day before, and 9-8, 9-7, 9-8, really close doubles, and we had lost. We were down 1-2 after playing Grand Valley. So I know Wayne State traditionally plays good doubles, but our guys just came out and holding serve. It was our first match outdoors, so we didn't know how that was going to go, especially the wind played a factor, but I think we had a little bit of an advantage. Wayne played indoor the day before. We got a chance to play outside and practice, so we just kind of took it to them and did a great job at the net and making key shots, making key returns, and then going into singles, just that mentality of, you know, being up 3-0, you know you're going to win, and the other team has to come back. And once they saw, I think, us grabbing some first sets, I think they knew we were in control. So great performance by our guys.
You moved to 14-5 on the year, 7-0 in the GLIAC, and 2 GLIAC matches left here, but both on the road this coming week at Walsh, at Ohio Dominican. What does it take for the Bulldogs to go on the road, win these 2 matches, and secure that conference championship?
It needs a lot of focus and playing 1 point at a time. I mean, we've been talking about all year. We just got to climb 1 rung of the ladder at a time and not overlook anybody. Walsh played a heck of a match earlier in the year against Northwood. Northwood had to win a 3-setter to pull out a 5-4 against Walsh, so they're very capable of playing with us and playing good tennis. And same with Ohio Dominican. Ohio Dominican is a matchup nightmare for a lot of teams because their top guys are very good. They play solid doubles. So, I mean, we can't overlook after having 2 big wins over Northwood and Wayne State, which usually for us means we're in good shape, but our conference has got a lot of depth in these 2 matches. I'm sure those 2 teams are going to give us their best effort, so we've got to be ready to go.
Close out the regular season this week. Next week, obviously, the GLIAC tournament coming up, and then for both the men's and women's teams, postseason implications maybe ahead in the NCAA tournament. Yeah,
for the guys, you know, obviously we'd like to finish the regular season and win the GLIAC tournament title as well. I think that may put us in good position to host the NCAA regionals, which I don't think we've done that in a long time, so that would be a great send-off for the seniors and get a chance to qualify for the Sweet 16 has been our goal all year. And on the women's side, I mean, yeah, we're sitting in the last spot to get into the NCAA tournament. 7 teams making it. We're at number 7 right now, and looks like we may be heading to Detroit and playing Wayne State if everything plays out the way that it should. But our women have really stepped up this year, and they're playing their best tennis right now, and I'm excited to see what they can do once they make the NCAA tournament.
What does a season like this do, both on the men's and women's sides, with both teams hopefully going to the NCAA tournament? How does that help the program as you move ahead in the future?
Yeah, it's just really helped, number one, our mentality. I think now they understand we're a championship caliber team, and I think the guys have been proving that the last couple of years with the girls. I think this is a big belief system for them that they can do it, and I think they feel like they're bridging the gap between teams, like our guys team beating Northwood this year. I think our girls are getting closer, and that's really just helped recruiting. I think a lot of people see what we're doing at both the regional level, the conference level, but also the national level, and people want to be a part of teams that can win, and hopefully we can continue that in the future. Certainly that recruiting important. You lose a few seniors on each side, but a great nucleus returning starting next fall on both sides. Yeah, we can't replace Laurent, that's for sure. Just a guy who's got so much experience playing number 1 singles and doubles, and Aaron, his contributions to doubles are unbelievable as well. So it's hard to replace those. And with our women's team, no seniors. We lost Rebecca in January, but other than that, we bring everybody back. So future looks bright for our tennis program. Well, Coach, congratulations again on the wins. Best of luck here as you get ready for postseason play. Thanks, Rob. That's going to do it for another episode of Ferris Sports Update. Reminder, you can follow all the action and get all the updates online at ferrisstatebulldogs.com. Have a great week.